Hey guys, okay, so I'm just sitting here rocking linen, and I wanted to just talk to you guys about just really quickly how when you're a new distributor, it is so important to understand that you're going to have a lot of questions at first, and that is okay. Everybody does. When you sign up for something like this and you've never done it before or anything like this before, it is so confusing. There's a lot of new terms. You don't know what to do. You don't even know how to get started. You sign up and you kind of feel like, okay, I just signed up. That's great, but now I have no clue what to do. So I just want to tell you guys, like, it's just super important to just realize it takes time to learn everything. You're not going to learn things overnight. You're not going to learn all about the products overnight. You're not going to learn how to answer people's questions overnight, even about being a loyal customer, being a distributor. So what I'm making this video for is just to tell you guys, that you guys anybody can have success in this business. It just takes like being willing to learn. Take the time to learn, to figure out what it is that, or now I'm getting distracted because I'm afraid he's gonna wake up. But anyway, you just have to take the time to learn. You have to learn how to answer people's questions. You're going to have to learn about the products, about explaining being a loyal customer, explaining being a distributor. But anybody can do that, and anybody can be successful in this business. But another thing that I really wanted to make this video for is just that basically, okay, out of all of the, like, I guess what you could consider like the super successful people on my team, we consider, the diamond rank like the first actual leadership rank is what it's actually considered. So I guess you could say like the diamonds and above. Okay, my diamonds and above that like I've personally enrolled, I talk to them all the time. They are always texting me, they're always messaging me, calling me, and so my point with that is that if you want to be successful, you need to be reaching out to your upline. Don't sign up and just feel like you don't want to bother them. It's super important. That's what we're here for. But you also have to understand too that, can you guys hear that? Can you hear Marley barking outside? Anyways, okay, so, but what I'm trying to say is you have to be willing to reach out to your upline when you need help. You have to let them know that you need help. You have to ask them questions. If there's something you don't understand and you want to talk to them about, ask them if you can call them on the phone. That is, like I was saying, that is what we are here for. When we sign you up, it is up to us to be there to help you, but it's not up to us to check in with you every single day and say, okay, how's it going today? What do you need help with? I do like to try to do that. I like to check in with people as much as I can, but I am so crazy busy and chaotic, between him having to constantly be in my arms, the texts and messages that I receive on a daily basis anyways, sending things to my BAM to help out everybody, just dealing with, I have 2 other kids and Thomas, and just, just everything is so chaotic. So my point that I'm trying to say is that I would love to, be able to check in with everybody and be like, okay, what do you need help with? Let me help you. But my point is that if you want to be successful and you need help learning, or, learning what to do, whatever, you have to reach out to your upline. We don't know that you need help or that, there's something you don't understand unless you let us know that. So, don't be afraid to send your upline, your sponsor or whatever, a message, a text, a phone call. We have the group too that you can post questions in, of course, and there's tons of files if you just take the time, and you're willing to go through the files. There's also, all kinds of things that you can YouTube, different leaders, just about all kinds of different stuff. There's the info for you is out there. You just have to be willing to find it and be willing to learn. But my point that I wanted to get across mainly with this, but we all know how I am about rambling and getting off the subject, is that your upline is here to help you, but you have to be willing to reach out to them. It is not their responsibility to contact you and, make sure that you're having success in this business. It's up to you. This is your business. we are here to help you, but you have to reach out and you have to let your upline know that you need help. You know, we are not mind readers. So, you know, definitely just don't be afraid that like you're going to bother them, because we want, like, I want people to come to me when they're new. I want people to come to me and ask me questions, and you know, that shows me that they really want to make this work, that they, you know, they didn't just sign up and they're just not going to give up right away. You know, that they want to make it work. They want to learn what to do. So just don't be afraid to reach out. I mean, you have to ask for help. We all do, especially in the beginning. You know, there's a lot to learn, but you have to reach out and ask for it if you need it, you know. So that's kind of what I wanted to say. So but yeah, I'm waking him up now, so I guess I'll end it. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope that everybody's still pushing to get to 400 for that purse, because it's super cute. So good luck to everyone.